So of the 2 songs that we worked on, one of them was an old
Welcome
Irish,
everybody to another Those Who Geek stream. It's a special stream today. With us today, we have your humble host, Nick Camacho, along with our humble and awesome co-founder, Winston Corona, and our faithful stalwart, Frank Gonzalez. Today, we are live reacting to the 2021 E3 Ubisoft Forward press conference. It's starting in about 31 minutes.
It's E3, everybody! Woo! Yeah!
It is
Can't
sort
wait.
of the heartstone.
We already have a subscriber watching. I believe you're a subscriber, MooKing007. It's good to see you in the chat. Unfortunately, I'm going to be the only one for now responding to the chat. It's good to see you. See you supporting small YouTube channels. The guys might throw up the YouTube chat, but
we wanted
for now, I will
Gaelic
respond.
language, Old Irish Gaelic.
After, when we start the actual stream, is it going to be that full screen and us small?
I don't know, Winston. Why don't you keep looking at the stream and tell me?
Okay. Alright.
How does that look?
Anyways.
How does that look? Should I make us bigger?
Hold on. I just closed it.
Of course you just closed the stream.
Oh yeah, make us a little bigger, I'd say. A little bigger.
I got this on lock, Winston.
Yeah.
I got
It wouldn't
all this
be a,
crap down.
It wouldn't be a Those Who Geek production if there wasn't technical difficulties.
Dude, what technical difficulties? Everything's on lock right now.
And it was challenging for me too. I had to.
Nate's finally his karma with technology is coming back around.
Right?
Very, very
It's
strong
finally flipping around.
character. But it
Frank was
really
there for when I first started the Discord call, because that was the first thing I did, and I was just panicking. Like, I could literally only focus on one thing at a time.
I put a lot of heart
He's like,
into
dude, I'm so distracted. I'm so scatterbrained. I was like, all right, I'll leave you to it.
The game,
But hey, look at the fruits of my
The
labor.
music and the
I think it looks
language,
great.
They really shape
Yeah.
our identity.
We've wanted to do something like this since last year.
Hugely
So
satisfying.
it's
Oh
been
yeah, we
it's been a
wanted to
while.
do it
And
in one
actually
of
for
the.
me,
Yeah,
it was
Winston,
like
you should be
channel
on the chat.
creativity
Winston, as you
during
know, because
the
Mookie,
pandemic.
you've seen his 21 Pilots videos. He's right now he's asking for 21 Pilots content.
Oh heck yeah.
Oh yeah. Funny fact, or not fun fact, insider fact about that shirt. I bought that for him when I was in California visiting Frank. What mall were we at, Frank? Do you know the name of that mall?
Mall of Marietta.
There you go.
Marietta Mall.
Yeah, MooKing is definitely a fan of your shirt, Winston.
Nice. Sweet. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to it. I've already got some drafts written up, but yeah, you'll have to stay tuned for that.
Nice.
If you're like new to this channel, we used to do a lot of gaming stuff, but we've kind of put it on the back end since we've been busy with other things. But now it's E3 time, so we can get back into the video game news, the movie news, all that good stuff. But
All that
what do you
good
guys
stuff.
what do you guys expect that we're gonna see in this
I have no
presentation?
idea. Well, what does Ubisoft make? I don't even remember.
Rainbow Six. I think we'll definitely see that.
Okay. All right, I'm excited now. We're gonna see.
What is it called
quarantine
now?
Stuff.
It's not
Extraction.
it's not-
It's called Extraction.
Extraction. Yep.
Extraction.
I'm excited to see that. We might get some good Beyond Good and Evil, I think, but I think it's going to be very limited.
Let me know in the chat if there's anything wonky about the stream, if the audio's off or anything else. Please let me know, and I will try to adjust accordingly. I
Yep.
think, unfortunately, just because the way I have it set up, we may be a little louder than the content, which, I mean, we should be, I think, a little louder than the content, but maybe the content might be a little too quiet, but hey, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
can
No, he
change
says
that.
everything's good.
Sweet.
Nice.
Dope. Frank, what are your hypothesis for what's coming up?
Hypotheses.
Are they separating Ubisoft and Bethesda? Or
Yeah.
are they coming?
Bethesda
Bethesda.
is with Microsoft. They're one like
Yeah, that'll be-
mega conference.
That'll be tomorrow.
We can expect if there's going to be any Star Wars stuff for that, it's going to be on that one. This one,
Probably.
I think you have Tom Clancy stuff. You have probably more in the Far Cry game,
Oh, yeah.
yes, we're definitely
Yeah.
gonna see Far Cry.
and then if we're going to do anything new AC, we're going to find about it right now.
Probably
I
a
don't think so. I
tease.
think.
Yeah, like
Maybe.
maybe a tease for the next one because they already talked about what they were going to do. So
Yeah, and I hear that or the rumors are that the new Assassin's Creed is really going to split the fans because it's going to go heavily into like the RPG thing, where fans like me, that's not a great thing, but we'll see how it goes. I love
what goes into the RPG.
Yeah, what exactly does that mean?
So it's going to be more, they're going to push like all the way more like games like Odyssey, Origins, and Valhalla. They're going to really go into that even more. So where it was kind of like,
Today,
yeah.
Ubisoft
Well,
has an eye on
I don't know. I
children
think
where 85%
One
of
second,
jobs
guys.
that will exist in 2030 haven't even
they
been
might
invented.
kind of
Since Ubisoft can't
limit
save
the
future,
stealth
we need
on it,
people
I
ready
think.
to forge it. Talented
Which,
people who aren't
honestly,
afraid
because
to
that's
say
what
what
it used to be.
they
It used to be a
know.
stealth
And
series.
Amandine
So
Lowe is one
I
of
wish,
those people. This is
I wish they kind of
Amandine
would have
Lowe.
focused or went back to that because I love Assassin's Creed
But we'll find a way.
1,
Because it's worth
2,
it.
Brotherhood,
I could tell
even
you she's a
Revelations to
junior
a certain
developer,
extent.
a
I
graduate
loved
of
all those
video
games,
game
and I
school,
kind of wish they would
but I
go back
won't
to it,
push
especially
the
now
shot.
hearing that they're
Instead,
finally going to go
I'll
into
tell you
Asia.
the story of an
With
unexpected career
it's either going to be
Well, I'm
the rumor is
narrator,
it's
by
either
the
going to be
way.
China
I
or
don't
Japan,
really exist,
which
but I know
the fans
Amandine
have wanted for a
and I know
long
Ubisoft.
time.
She'll correct me if I get anything wrong.
Feudal in either of those
Amandine
places
loves
would be
arts and
great.
crafts.
Feudal
She
times.
draws
I
illustrations,
think
carries
even
art. She can crochet tiny
I think
pink animals.
China would even
She
be
studied
like kind of like a
languages at the
cooler thing
University of
because
France.
Japan,
She lived
feudal
in
Japan,
New
like that
Mexico
gets so
and
much
Japan.
attention.
In each new
But I
place,
feel like
she started
lately,
off from
at
scratch,
least,
totally lost, barely
Japanese
understanding
culture
words,
has been a
and
lot more, like a lot more people have been intrigued with Japanese culture. So introducing the feudal China would kind of be cool too. And plus that gives you liberty to make a huge map because China's obviously
But
just
he'll make an
Oh, yeah.
exception for
giant.
us. Peo is
Even if
Amandine's
they
first
just
real
stayed
boss. He recruited
to
her
the
in
eastern part of the
2016 for an
empire,
internship in
along the
communications,
coastline.
even if she didn't have
I
a
mean, they
degree
could
in
put a whole Silk
communications.
Road in
She
there,
seemed
and then
daring and
you're covering the
resourceful.
length and
He
breadth of
trusted
it.
her
Okay,
immediately.
everybody.
And
Without
yes,
fail,
Amandine plays
sorry
video
to interrupt.
games, but lots of
I've
people at
gotten
Ubisoft
a
play
call
games,
at my
many
job.
don't, and that's just
So
how
Kaylin's
Ubisoft
going to
Okay.
fill in. It doesn't sound like it's going to take forever, so maybe I'll be back in time. I might miss a little bit of the beginning, but I'm going to hop off. I'm going to show Kaylin real quick what she needs to do. And other than that, I'm sorry, but my wife is better than me anyway, so if anything, you're getting an upgrade.
Yeah, she's more of a Ubisoft fan.
Yeah,
than
she's
I
more
am.
excited for Extraction than I am. Okay, babe, so
Yeah.
This is Colleen. She's a content communications manager. She helped Amandine
Yeah,
build on
yeah.
what she learned with Peo.
So,
when
I
she
I have
hired
two
her.
scenes set up, babe,
With the stealth stuff, you have
for the pregame.
Because it
a certain
provides a new
game
way
to
of
play
doing
down,
once
and I
that
think
gets
there were
close,
like more
Amandine started
heroic,
Switch
more
to
heroes,
this.
more
writing
warriors.
speeches for
And then we'll do
Ubisoft
that.
speakers.
When you have the
She was
warriors
learning
there,
something new again.
But
it does
She
kind of
loved it.
overshadow
for
the
now,
stuff.
since it's not starting,
Yeah.
and then I would keep the chat up
But in
Because how do you balance that?
so you can talk.
The last like 3 or 4 games they've set up, you're definitely like
That's
a
all you have to
warrior.
say.
so close to the people
And that's why I kind of think that they back themselves into a
3 years
corner.
later, it became clear. She wanted to be
I feel like they
alone.
kind of back themselves into a
Amandine
corner
reached out to
because
Elizabeth. She wanted
they
to
have the
find
original
her.
fans that love the original games, and if they ever wanted to go back to that, they kind of would have to trim the things that they did before. But since they made those games and they were successful, now they have fans that like that type of game as well. So it's kind of like they put themselves in the corner that they can't please either side anymore. So they're gonna have to eventually choose, all right, what is Assassin's Creed now? Is it like this warrior-based game, or is it going to be the stealth aspect? Or are they gonna like change, which I think would be really cool. Like every other game, one was like, depending on what culture it would be, you would be like a warrior, or you'd be more of like a stealth assassin kind of thing.
Sure. That'd be interesting to see.
That's it. Thanks, Amandine,
Well,
for
okay.
your inspiring story. Before I go, did you like
Well,
this story?
none of us
Head
can look at
over
the
to
chat, so if there's any
Ubisoft.com to hear more
cool
just
comments,
like
you have
this one, and
to
maybe
shout it
take
out
your
for
first
us.
step
I don't know.
towards
I think the last
creating the unknown
thing
with Ubisoft.
Moo King 007 said hyped. So,
Sweet.
I don't know what that was in relation to.
I think just the conference. But,
It
yeah.
sounds general. That's awesome.
Oh, so Diego was thinking about
Easy peasy.
playing Siege, and I was thinking about buying it, Kaylin, but I wanted to ask you, like, do you know? Because I saw like 5 different packs, and I don't know
Yeah.
which I should go with. What would you recommend?
Honestly, you could just get the main first one, probably the cheapest one. I think the other packs just like give you characters and stuff. So if you want to pay to have a couple of characters, I mean, then you could probably do that. When I paid for the pack, it was cheaper than like the base game for Siege to have a couple extra ones, so you can look and see if any of them are on sale. don't think it really matters very much though which one you get. Depends on what characters. Do you want any characters to start off with?
I literally know pretty much nothing about Siege, but I played the old Rainbow Six games, and I loved 1 and 2. Love those games. So I think depending on how Extraction looks today, I'm either going to get Siege and play Extraction, or just play Extraction. We'll see which after this conference which side I'm leaning towards.
Well, I have it on PC, so I can play with you guys too. You can have technically up to 10 people playing Siege together, which is really nice. It's just like 5 versus 5. Or you could do 3 versus 3 or 1 versus 1. Like, it doesn't matter. That's why I love the game so much. Or you can play online with other people. So
that's something I don't like about Warzone. That it's like, okay, today we have 4 people, but for this week they eliminated the 4 people, and you can only do trios in Extraction or whatever. It's like,
yeah. If you want to play online, like with other people that you don't know, you can either just do you, or you can have up to 5 friends. But it'll automatically it'll fill in the other people for you, but you don't have to talk to them if you go to like Discord or a party or something. You don't have to speak with them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I love it though. I haven't played it in a while.
What are your hype levels for anything in this conference that you think you might see?
Probably just Rainbow Six. I haven't like done any research on it, so I don't know what they could be announcing today. So no clue.
Okay.
Oh, and Moo King City's still here, by the way.
Yep. Frank, have you ever played Far Cry?
No, I've never played a Far Cry before.
Okay. Yeah,
I know it's set up other than first person as opposed to third person, very similar to a lot of similar gameplay mechanics, which blends into Rainbow Six. There's a bit that Cracked used to do on one of their escort missions where all of Ubisoft games are essentially the same. Because they're just sticking with a known quantity and making it work time after time.
Yep, it's Ubisoft formula.
There's nothing bad about that. It's just it could probably bum out a person.
Sure. Yeah, it's like if you don't like Ubisoft style games, you're probably not going to like 75% of stuff that's in their catalog.
At the very least, yeah. Certainly any of their big titles, because they're more or less the same. Like there are certainly big differences between Far Cry and AC and Rainbow Six and all those different things, but not entirely. Like there's still a lot of echoes of the same.
They're open world collectathon games. Yeah. And like you have to desynchronize to get the map and everything. Like that's in Far Cry, that's in AC, that's in like practically every Ubisoft game. Yeah. But I
like it.
Yeah, it definitely works, yeah. I think I played Far Cry 2 way back in the day. It was free on PlayStation Plus or something, and I gave it a shot. Okay. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. But after that, I kind of haven't touched another one. And I don't know. For me, I feel like 2 was kind of like a meh, where it wasn't something that hit me really hard. So I don't know, maybe if one of them is like free eventually, or if there's like a discount, I might wait for a discount on it. But the new one does look pretty cool, and it's going to take place in Mexico, South America. I can't remember, but
Mexico, South America.
They're all
let me
the
just
same. Just kidding.
He literally, when he by the look of him, should not be talking like that. But he's actually the only one from that place that he should be talking about it like that. It's cute.
Oh my gosh! I just looked up Far Cry 6.
No Caribbean island, but it's based on Cuba.
Oh, okay. So in Cuba, okay. So I just looked up Far Cry 6, and like the first question was, "Is Far Cry 6 out yet?" I'm like, wow. People. What were you gonna say, Caitlin?
I just like, I gotta find a way to look. Oh, okay, I fixed it. Never mind. The chat disappeared for me for a second, and I couldn't find it, but I found it.
Okay.
Took me a second. Because I wanted to be able to see you guys at the same time, because I couldn't see you before, so now I can see you and I can see the chat. So.
Nice. Technically, Star Wars is going to be an Ubisoft game, so we could hear about it today if it's going to happen.
Really? There's a Ubisoft? Oh, that's right. They did say about that. It was going to be like a massive open world Star Wars game or something like that.
Like they said, I had something too, but
if they show that, I'm going to lose my mind.
I know, God, like, it's fine if they. I'm sure they have some cool stuff.
Hi, I'm
if they talk about Star Wars, yeah, let's
Interactive, a young independent game development studio based in.
I'm really excited though. I think the conference I'm most excited for in E3 this year is for sure the Xbox and Bethesda conference. That's tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Pacific time. No, 10 a.m. Pacific time. There's just they could do anything. The door is wide open on what they could do with that conference, and I'm hoping that Xbox is viewing it as an opportunity to blow people away, especially with Bethesda under their belt now. So
entrepreneurs in the
can't wait for
the
that.
German-speaking area, and we are excited for the upcoming acceleration program, where we participate in mentoring sessions. And are able to receive marketing support, such as the Indie Game Arena booth.
15 minutes till it starts, guys.
Is already available right now in early access and will go into full release later this year. In addition,
yeah. So by any chance, if I seem like a little groggy or a little not as energetic, I just had my second COVID shot yesterday, so I'm feeling it a little bit.
Hashtag vaccinated.
Hashtag vaccinated.
Hey all, so
Moo King asked, you think we could see some BF6?
Is a turn-based strategy game. You've got
BF what?
BF6? I don't feel like I know.
Oh, Battlefield 6?
Oh.
Battlefield 6, that's actually an EA product, so we're definitely not going to see that here. But I did see the trailer that came out a few days ago. It was pretty cool, but also they're not doing any single player or battle royale, which is really interesting. But what was in that trailer looked really cool. But that would be at EA. I don't even know if there's an EA conference. I would assume there is, but I'm not 100% sure.
When I think I must have played a lot of EA games when I was younger, because whenever the game would start, it'd go like EA Sports or something like at the very beginning, and I do it every single time. I do it every single time. I'd like repeat that, and my parents would get so annoyed at me.
So thank you. Bye.
Yeah. EA had a corner on sports games.
Game director.
Still kind of do.
Ubisoft Parking is the world's most extreme parking game, and probably the only racing game where the goal is to actually stop your car. It's a funny physics-based racer, which doesn't take itself too seriously, but still requires enough skill for you to master the hardest tracks.
We crashed into the Ubisoft design team a while ago, and we had some great discussions on Ubisoft Parking. They gave us actionable advice and great feedback along the road. And they've been championing the game ever since, so we're super grateful for them.
No, they're not going to have a conference. They're probably going to have an EA Play later in the year, though.
Every parking spot before the timer runs out. And don't get too attached to your cars, though, because you'll have to respawn a lot.
I can't.
For the competitive players out there, there's leaderboards in every level.
Have you guys seen any of the footage that came out years ago about Beyond Good and Evil?
We've also included a level editor that features everything
Sounds
that's in the
familiar,
game,
but
so you
I
can
don't
go all out and be creative and make your own tracks.
It's like a weird world where it's like anamorphic creatures and also humans in it, and it's like it's kind of like it's like sci-fi. They've got like gosh, how can I explain it? Got like Warcraft and everything, and it seems like going to be like an open world. The graphics looked great, but supposedly the first one came out years ago, and I never played it, so I don't really have any ties to it. But a lot of people are hyped for Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Right. So it's about humans and animals? Is that what you said?
Yeah, so like there's talking monkeys, talking pigs. There's also humans in it. It's like it's weird, but
there's this really weird book that I read like years ago, and it was it feels like a fever dream because it's like, how did it go from one thing to a different thing? And it was about, it felt like it was like the zombie apocalypse. They were all like, in this city and they weren't allowed to leave because these monsters were gonna kill them. And then for some reason, this one girl has to leave. And it's literally a society outside of them that's filled with humans and like human animal mutant things because they got like infected, so now they're all like half it was weird. I was like, I don't understand where they connected. I think things that include like animals is like human, either like as human or like can talk. I feel like that's weird.
It's been a very weird intense year.
Yeah.
There's multiple content.
Where I like how there were a couple girls feeling this way. Were you one of the girls who was creeped out by the commercial with the 4 like hedgehogs or gerbils that danced?
I hated those commercials.
Yeah, you were one of those. Yeah.
I found some of them funny, but I was just like, it's too weird that they look too much alike. Nate is back, so I'll probably give him his chair. So, I don't want to...
And for those who have not joined in yet, whatever, it's a time to jump in the crew 2.
No,
first, claim this amazing
I was supposed to be able to play The Sims like an hour before you guys started this, and I started The Sims, and I got up and I put food in the oven, and then he was already back in the chair setting all of this stuff up, and he said I couldn't play Sims anymore.
And I'm super happy to announce more season for our 4th year. This new content will of course
be available. That's not my problem. It's my computer. Nate's also going to be getting his computer set up within the next month, so we can all play Siege. Did he talk to you about that? He said that Diego wants to play Siege, so they're talking about maybe getting some. Of course, you'll
especially if there's like an E3 sale or something. Like sometimes I know they have those, and that'd be dope to get like Siege for like $20 or something.
I've done it for 10, so
oh wow,
you can get it for super. Especially, I don't know if that's really. It has to be for all platforms that it's on, I guess, because I got it off Xbox, but I don't feel like they would put it on sale on Xbox, not for like PC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start practicing on the PC now. I don't know how to practice. You want to sit back down?
I like how to pass the time in this like in the pre-show, Ubisoft's just like, oh, let's have a guy in For Honor just walking with an axe.
Yeah.
For no reason.
I'm like, oh wow, that's like
I love that. If really you're watching their chat in E3, they were talking about it for like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Like, look at this guy walking.
And then they had Valhalla, just the main character walking on the horse, just trotting along, just on the mountains, just chilling. I'm like, all right, I guess, but like, you could just put stand by, like the show's gonna start in 8 minutes.
The game is 150 hours long. You don't need to idly do anything in it. There's
right.
too much to do. You have to plan to play for that game out like you do a work day. They're like, all right, at 10:30 I gotta do this, and at 11 I gotta do this. I gotta break for lunch.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm honestly worried about Assassin's Creed. I don't know. It used to be my favorite video game franchise. Definitely not anymore. And I'm like,
well, you and I talked about that a little earlier. It took a huge swing. When it goes to the heroes, it's fine, but you do get that huge swing from what it used to be. Everything after 3 is burning away from that.
Yeah. The thing about Assassin's Creed is, I agree, the narratives haven't really blown people away for a while, but they're still
bad.
Yeah, I didn't say they were bad. They just haven't blown anybody away like the first few did. But they're still quality games. I mean, other than like Unity, the French one, they've all been quality games, value, like you're getting your value. So, I mean, as long as they keep that up, I don't see them going downhill.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, but go ahead, Winston.
I could hear my echo for a few seconds. I don't know if
that's weird.
If that was on you or Frank. Okay. No? Okay. Never mind.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, Mooking in the chat is asking about my Minecraft.
It's an Ubisoft thing?
It's not. No, it's a Microsoft thing. That being said, though, I think it'd be awesome. I know, Winston, you'll probably never do it, but if we could get some Minecraft Let's Play streams going on.
Oh, dude.
That'd be
awesome. Talk to Chevy about it. He wanted
We were talking a little bit about EA a moment ago before you walked in, and I've got 2 more for Swatter. 2, like, definite.
Oh, really? What else do you got?
Yeah. One is, you met him when you were here.
Which one? The one that likes the Last Jedi, or somebody else?
No, the one who had the blonde wife. They came over first and then they left.
Yeah.
And then the other couple came over. The first couple, that guy. Okay. He and his friend, they've been playing. They've been grinding out in Swatter.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, if you guys would play, we definitely want to play. I was like, yeah, we've been playing.
We have a catalog. It's been like a year almost.
Yeah. So he's like, perfect. So that's at least 2 more.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, in those cases, we can start hitting operations. Operations. Yeah.
Winning. We're like at 7, man.
We have so many people, bro. And dude, we've been doing this for months and months and months and months.
I know. I just know that my little stupid laptop will not run that game, so.
No. Swatter? Dude, you're wrong. Swatter is...
Really?
How old is that game now?
It's still a big game, dude. Age is not a thing. Like,
no, but I'm saying if you...
WoW is almost 10 years older than that. WoW, I can barely run on my stuff now.
If you say so, man. Do you think they're going to show any, like, Watch Dogs DLC? Getting back to the show?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. We should
maybe, but I don't know. I feel like if they do, it's kind of going to be like a moot point at this time, because like I don't know. That game came out and it did okay, and then
underwhelming.
Everyone just kind of shut up about it. Yeah, people were underwhelmed. They didn't live up to the promise. I feel like that they came up with at the beginning.
Watch
so
Dogs
if we
never
see
has.
anything, unfortunately. Yeah, I love the concept because I played the first Watch Dogs, which is definitely the worst one. I played the first one and I beat that game. But I love the hacking and everything, like the concept. But the expansion, they just talked about it here. So
yeah, but I think they announced this a little bit ago, though, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know. If they do, though. I don't think they would, if they showed this right now, I don't think they would have anything else for the conference.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right.
Yeah. Aiden Pierce.
Is that little device stolen?
I don't know. I was hoping that game would eventually turn into like a modern day Assassin's Creed with like technology and everything, but it never got to that extent.
I like how his nephew looks like a cheaper version of the Cyberpunk main guy. Like he even has like the same jacket. Yeah, I'm sure he'll pop up again.
With like.
No. He'll pop up here in a second. He doesn't have the mask on. I guess that makes sense that they would have a character that looks like a Cyberpunk character based on their world. I mean, it's almost there.
Almost, yeah.
It was that guy. I showed him for a second. They probably won't. It doesn't matter. Just trust me. He looked just like him. Getting close.
I don't think I've talked to you about Far Cry. Have you ever played Far Cry? Are you interested in Far Cry?
I've watched back when Far Cry 3 came out. I think I watched basically that entire game, and then also Far Cry 5. That's the one that was in America, right? Yeah. I definitely watched a lot of that game. I've only, I think, played like super small amounts here and there, but
does Primal count
series? Primal, I think it does technically, but I think of the main series, it's like Far Cry 3, which is on the island, and it's Far Cry 4, which is in like a North Korea-esque place, and then Far Cry 5 is the one in America, in the American heartland, and then Far Cry 6, is it this one or is it a different one?
Far Cry 6 is the new one.
Yeah, it's the one that's gonna come out soon.
With Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna refresh my page. I'm delayed.
Where are you at right now?
At 158. Now I'm at... It's loading. Hold on.
Yeah, you were way behind, dude. I'm at like a 139 now.
$136, 135, 34.
You're still like 5 seconds behind.
Oh well.
Here, let's. Where are you at, Frank? Counting us down.
20. 19.
Okay, so yeah, Frank, you're almost exactly the same as me. Frank, I think we should pause for like just 5 seconds. So you go ahead
15, and 14, 13, 12.
So I'll count us down, Frank. So 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Go.
59, 58, 57.
Yeah, I'm almost exactly with Winston right now.
Okay, perfect. Me too.
Cool. Good. That was easy. Yeah, I think that's just gonna happen because I think, you know, every once in a while, you know, you buffer for a second and it will put you behind.
Yep. Yeah.
Because are you on Wi-Fi, Winston?
Yeah. Because my little Surface Pro doesn't have a Ethernet port.
Yeah, it doesn't.
If not, it would be.
All right, guys, we're almost there. I'm going to switch us over to the other view. Less than 30 seconds now.
I'm going to raise the volume for the stream.
Let me know if you guys want me to change anything that you see on the stream. Not that you're paying attention to it, but anybody who is on the stream, you let us know.
I'm gonna have the stream on. That's complaining.
Here it goes. Let's do it.
1, let's go. Ubisoft Forward.
And welcome to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Neelam.
And I'm Yusuf. We're so thrilled to be back hosting Ubisoft Forward. Over the next hour, we'll be your guides to all the latest news and exciting announcements coming from Ubisoft.
We've got so much in store for you today, including deeper looks at Far Cry 6, Riders Republic.
Not gonna lie, if I didn't have to give Tom the much, this is the look I'd go for. Just nice thick beard shaved on top.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I like that look.
You have anything on
But I know why y'all are here. You want to see games, so let's get right into it.
Heck yeah.
Rainbow Six operators are facing
I think
off
our
against
stream
an
is
evolving and
struggling.
deadly threat. You'll no doubt have noticed that the alien parasite has spread to new areas. It's time
Nice.
to
They're
suit up
starting with
and step into
extraction.
the containment zone.
Here's a deeper look at Rainbow Six Extraction.
Do you have your phone on? Can you pick up off your phone and use data?
So much
In a minute.
peace, staring into the heaven,
Piece of
until
it
a
fell?
piece of it fell. And the nightmare began. We thought
it could be
contained. But it evolved. So we did too.
One of our own is MIA. I need an extraction team now.
Shield.
No, dude, it's Rainbow.
There's a way to stop them. You will find it.
Rainbow.
But I know you will find me.
Is that Hibana?
Okay, the plan. Nomad, secure our exit. I'll take out the nest.
I bet it's just an example.
I have your signal. Let's go.
We're already out of the nest.
Incoming! Clear the area!
Stand back!
Down.
Heck yeah.
They've changed the art design for the aliens a lot since the Rainbow Six event.
Yeah.
It's similar, but it's different. They're way more humanoid in this.
Oh, because it's supposed to be
Mm.
pirate.
I found her.
Ivana, you nailed it.
Yeah. I've watched a ton of Rainbow Six Let's Plays, and my wife's also a huge fan, so she keeps me up to date.
Venom.
Yeah, did you guys see the leaked footage of this? The UI and the graphics looked upgraded. Like, not insanely, but more than I would expect.
Yeah, Predator look.
It looks like a Predator, yeah. Oh man, I wonder how many new items and stuff they're gonna add.
They've been working on this for a while.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you all throwing me a party?
No,
yeah.
Mask on.
I struggle with that on Helicopter 4 ever since
September
I always
16th.
expect like their brain to explode.
Ah, it's coming soon. That one's definitely getting pre-ordered. No, that's getting pre-ordered, babe.
Can I get it?
Now, I know you must have a ton of questions after seeing that trailer, and we have answers as well
We'll
as
see.
the full gameplay walkthrough coming up, so hang tight. My name is Richard.
Alright.
I'm your resident community.
Do you guys think
developer
you'll
coming
play
to
that
you
game?
from North Carolina. We're thrilled
I think I'm
to
definitely gonna play
introduce you and
Siege.
introduction
Yeah,
to Rainbow
not
Six.
Siege.
Extraction.
Extraction for sure.
Okay.
With me today in Montreal, I have Bruno Lalonde, our lead technical director.
If you play it,
and
and I
Alicia
play it,
Fortier,
and Kaylin
game
plays
designer,
it,
to help walk us through.
I think PC is
You
probably
play?
gonna...
Players about Extraction.
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player
Just said you play
area.
as a
You
it's a
might think you know what you're
Ubisoft
getting
play.
into since it's gonna be
I
some
think
of
we're
your
probably gonna
favorite
get on the
Rainbow Six
PC
operators,
because
but it's gonna be
she has a
completely
PC that can run it.
different.
I'll have a
This
PC that
time,
can run
you're
it,
not
and
fighting against
your
each other.
PC can run
You're
it.
coming together to face an
And then
unprecedented,
we could probably
evolving
convince
alien
Wes,
threat.
and he'd probably.
Some of the operators' abilities,
I don't know if Diego has a
gadgets,
good PC
tech,
though.
should feel familiar to Siege players.
He's got a
This
PS5.
time, as you progress through the game,
Yeah, but
you'll
then
unlock
if we
new
go
ability
that
upgrades
route,
and
then
a
it's just
whole
going to be
new
you, me,
arsenal
and him,
specifically designed to take on this new threat.
and we lose Wes
So
and we
the
lose Kaylin.
operators we just saw in that trailer
It's not
are
crossplay?
very familiar.
I highly doubt it, bro. Siege isn't crossplay.
She got captured. In Extraction, you're always putting it all on the line. If you or a teammate falls
I've
during an
always
immersion, you're
liked
gonna go missing in action.
PvE combat way more than PvP. So like this is perfect for
You and
me.
your squad are gonna have to come back
Yep.
together to get back in there and get them out. Every time.
That was what I loved about the old Rainbow Six.
Yep.
It was two people going in, taking out people.
Library.
And wait every minute.
Yes, dude. Oh my gosh.
Balancing that risk and reward scenario is going to be tough. Bruno, can you tell us a little bit more about the alien threat? What is
No, I don't think so. I think it's just.
And where do they
Yeah,
come from?
Rainbow Six.
What we know is the Arkeens are an evolved form of the parasite that was first detected few
That's
years
a
ago
thick accent right
during the outbreak event.
Don't judge.
in New Mexico.
I was about to
But a lot
say
changed since.
they introduced him as Bruno, and the name fits. Like I would have named him Bruno if we're like, hey, name that guy right now.
Within New York, San Francisco,
Looks like a Bruno.
and Alaska.
Looks like
This is
Bruno.
what we know so far. Within the containment zones, the
Hi,
alien
Bruno.
ecosystem is in a continual evolution. As incubation nests and their sprawling tissue
You're related.
spawn
Oh,
procedurally,
sure. Plainly.
taking over different areas of the map and
Is Eric gonna hop on?
to the player present.
Yeah.
The parasite is
He can hop on the Discord if he opens up his. I can make this work.
That's what he's doing.
Okay. Do I need to send him an invite? Don't I?
Well, the black
He needs
gulag
to
sprawl is probably the first
make a
thing you
Discord
will take on.
real quick and
Okay.
then do that.
Let me know when
Once
he
your
is
presence
ready,
is detected,
and I
Okay,
will.
yeah,
making
usually
progress
it's mine.
and helping the Arking. Some of the other threats you may have seen in the trailer are the long-range spiker, the explosive breachers, the shape-shifting tormentors, and the apex. There's a lot more species
One
of
of them looks
Arkings
like a
and
skinny
mutations that have been observed. More to come on that very soon.
Predator.
Move on to the next
Thank you
game.
both
Let's
so
go.
much for joining me. I'm really excited to dig into more of the
They're still
details.
talking about
We
Extraction.
still have crossplay to talk about.
See?
Yes, that's right. Extraction will bring everyone together regardless.
Oh, okay, babe, it's cross-platform.
Community. We have exclusive.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. Sweet.
Okay.
Awesome.
We've been waiting long enough.
I don't know if it's just audio. Here's
Take an
gameplay footage.
exclusive First look at some gameplay footage. Here
We could see
is
gameplay.
Rainbow Six Extraction.
Awesome, guys. Sweet. Well, in that case, doesn't matter. I'm probably going to get it on PS5. Kaylin, I would recommend getting it on PC because it'll play better than your Xbox One.
Welcome to Rainbow Six Extraction, the new tactical co-op shooter game where Rainbow
Or maybe
Six
I'm live streaming
operators
two
are
things.
dropped into alien
Let's look at this
territory.
gameplay.
In today's walkthrough, we're on a mission to investigate anomalies identified at the Orpheus Research Center in Alaska. HQ will provide additional instructions.
We need new data on the parasite's underground network.
It looks better, right? Just a little bit.
Plant auto trackers on dormant.
The actual graphics compared to Rainbow Six.
How much they updated?
As a squad of
I'm not super well versed, I can't say.
I think it looks a little bit better. The fact that I can't tell off the bat tells you, you know, it's not amazing, but it does look better. Yeah. Nice.
It also
dude.
doesn't help that it's a stream.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's probably gonna be better quality
I know.
when we're actually playing it.
That's a grunt.
Oh, nice. We got another race, another enemy type.
So easy to eliminate in large numbers.
Oh, Frank. I'm not sure if you watched my last Mass Effect stream, but I was fighting. I was fighting the Thorian creepers, and they look exactly like those guys.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what that was reminding me of because they were going for a husk look, and then you could tell they reskinned them last moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A little darker. Well, they're grunts, babe. They're not supposed to be hard.
Especially if you shoot them on the head.
Those headshots.
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, if they're playing on PC, man, that's literally all that happens in that game is just headshots.
Really?
It's brutal, bro. Oh, is this another enemy type? Or is it almost like an item?
You can't walk on it.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Doesn't make sense, but cool.
It's the barbed wire, essentially.
Yeah.
Bioluminescent properties in Archeans and in the environment.
Ooh.
So they can't see if you have a light.
Contrast helps to better identify targets.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I love it, dude.
This looks dope. This looks awesome.
You think it's going to be the full 60?
You can't stand in it. Anyone else can stand
Oh
in
yeah,
it.
Right.
Definitely a full 60. I think it's definitely a full 60. They've been working on this for way too long not to charge 60.
The thing is, the engine, the guns, and a lot of the abilities are the same. You know?
What? Like we said on the onset, welcome to Ubisoft.
There you go.
Get out of there.
I love this,
If
dude.
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
More than anything, the thing that they need to do is make it feel good. If they can make it feel good, this game's sold.
I mean, if they make it the same as what they had, because if they make it the same as Rainbow Six, they'll be fine. If they make it the same as that event, they'll be fine, because everybody loved those. Like, loves those games. For me, it's like, if it feels exactly the same.
Can they really charge $60?
Exactly, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, I'm going to pay it, unfortunately, because this is awesome and I really want to play it. But, you know, I wish it was 40. Even 50, you know, I know that I don't think they sell games at 50, but even that, I would appreciate that they just knocked 10 off at least. Let me know, Frank, when Eric is all set up, and I'll send him an invite to the group.
Okay.
I'm so glad it's cross-platform.
They said it, right?
Yeah, they said it, babe.
That's your target.
Yeah, I had the feeling. I was all like, man, I thought I heard it was cross-platform, or it would be crazy if it's not cross-platform.
Rainbow Six isn't cross-platform, so I was like, why would this one be? I'm glad
Start from scratch. It's maybe easier to start from scratch on a game cross-platform instead of adding it later.
Yeah. That was Alibi, right? The one that threw the hologram?
The more intel they collect, the more tech they'll have at their disposal to fight off this threat. It's
It
all
definitely
about
looks
teamwork
better.
to outsmart the enemy.
Nice. See, like all this, it's exactly the same. Like, not that that's bad.
Oh, sweet. She just runs. That's cool.
I think there's sprint in Rainbow Six.
But just what they showed, it made it like seem to me like you shouldn't run. Like they'll catch you no matter what.
Smasher.
Oh, nice. This is awesome.
Oh.
Hate those kinds of things.
This is starting to remind me a little bit of Left 4 Dead, a little bit.
Wow.
Like that guy reminds me of a Charger.
Where's Matthew Chief?
Another objective
You guys remember that game Evolve?
Back in a second.
The squad can either
Yeah.
exfil at the extraction
It kind of reminds me of Evolve a little bit.
intel or move to the next airlock.
Without the seizures.
The third subzone would be the most challenging yet. A true test of both tactical team strategy and operator reflex.
Some Arkeens are responding to
Yeah,
the lead as if
some
they're
Left 4 Dead in the
communicating.
chat.
No way we'd let them mobilize against us. Hunt them down until the elite comes out of hiding.
Lurker. Looks like a Demigorgon.
Yeah. Oh, you can turn. Oh, that sucks. I like that it just takes one clean headshot and then they're gone.
At least for the ground.
They're not bullet sponges, you know.
Yeah.
The elite will show up any second.
Tormentor.
We have an operator in stasis.
An operator is now MIA.
I don't know if you can hear this, but we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
You heard it. A rescue mission is underway. React still needs.
Good. It's not too bad.
Operators, time to unite and stand together against this emerging threat. Squad up with friends in co-op or step into the containment alone.
Stay tuned for more
Yeah,
Rainbow
yeah.
Six extraction.
Yeah, it's the one time where he's not there.
If you think fighting aliens is tough, try learning guitar.
Well, that was
Yeah.
a segue.
Sticky. Oh wait, like the letter O.
Rocksmith.
The first console game that taught millions how to play guitar.
Whether you're already an expert or just starting
Yeah,
out,
do you know-
Rocksmith has an approach that's for everyone. A
They're announcing
fun,
another
way to learn
Rocksmith?
guitar, playing your favorite songs. And in the decades since its release, our community
stuff.
and its impact have only amplified.
This year,
Rocksmith is really cool
11
when it
and
works.
See what's next for Rocksmith.
But this is going to be interesting.
Well, maybe this is the one that works. Welcome to the future of learning music learning.
Rocksmith Plus.
The way real rock and roll is done. Can't play till your dad's gone. Go to work, Dad.
What's his account, Frank?
Mine's Mimic DX. And then my digit tag is 3695.
You might have to do it. I don't understand. We'll get you in just a second here.
Okay.
Please stand by.
Standing by.
Did you ever try this before? Winning?
Yeah, I bought the original one, but yeah, I don't know. It was something about it that it was, maybe it was the guitar I was using, but it just wasn't really accurate to pick up the notes. I think they definitely have something on their hands with it, though. And I like how they're showing that you can even run this on a laptop, so you could pretty much take this anywhere. I like that.
Oh, that's why he didn't show his dad he could play, because his dad's a cowboy.
It was Mimic XD.
Mimic DX.
DX. Okay, and then what was the numbers again?
3695.
Okay, I sent a friend request, so you do accept that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm Arthur Von Nagel, producer at Ubisoft San Francisco, and Rocksmith has truly been a dream project for me. As a lifelong gamer and a touring musician, Rocksmith is what I wish I had when I started learning music. And that's why I'm thrilled to share the next evolution of music learning.
I feel like this is where people are going to start smelling the seat.
A new interactive music learning subscription service available this year. Learn how to play guitar and bass by playing along to master recordings.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're teaching you how to do a thing.
Instrument to your PC, console, or mobile device and get real-time feedback as you play. Connecting with Rocksmith Plus will be easier than ever now that you can use your phone as a microphone. Download the app, log in, sync to Rocksmith Plus, set it down, and play along. Now, acoustic players and electric players with amps can use Rocksmith Plus with no extra gear needed. It's a game changer. And we're excited to reveal Rocksmith Plus will have a huge amount of songs at launch. All songs in the library will have chord charts that'll be perfect for rhythm players who want to learn the foundation of a song to hum and strum along to. We'll still have the note-for-note authentic arrangements for players that want to play songs exactly how the artists originally played them. And each week,
we can hear the echo.
Yeah, I can hear somebody.
New authentic arrangements to keep growing that portion of the library. We're also introducing the Rocksmith Workshop, a new tool that lets users create and add their own arrangements for songs we've licensed. Your subscription will give you access to all those songs. More content than ever before, including genres beyond rock. We'll have pop, hip-hop, country, Latin, R&B, all sorts of metal
including
stuff.
other. That's my favorite
music
kind.
From all over the world, from big stars to indie darling. It's the most
Tell me how to play tiny moving parts
library ever seen in music learning software. Rocksmith Plus will still have our proven practice features like adaptive difficulty and riff repeat.
That was really cool. I really
like that. Learn at your own pace,
Literally,
or slow down and
if we write in
tricky parts until
E3,
you master them.
2021
We've
day one.
improved those features in Rocksmith Plus and are introducing new ones. Beginner and intermediate players will benefit from more personalized learning. Thanks to an enhanced recommendation system and more robust progress tracking, players won't just see their growth on a single song.
If it says
They can
E3
now monitor their
for the
progress
channel,
technique by technique across the board, and overall offer a better sense of how you're improving over time. Advanced players will be happy to know we're introducing a new Rocksmith tablet tutor. That way you could take advantage of Rocksmith Plus's song library.
We can still hear the echo, Frank.
In a format that's familiar and one that.
What are you hearing the echo of?
Of the
that you can
conference.
register for a chance to participate in our closed beta
What were you
right after the show. Visit our website at rocksmith.com, get an early look
Can you
at
hear it now?
Rocksmith Plus, and help us test
barely.
and create the future of music learning. Thank you so much to the amazing fans who have enjoyed and supported Rocksmith over the past 10 years. Let's jam together with Rocksmith Plus for another 10.
There's a lot of things to balance in the room. My mic is right next to the TV that's making the noise. My best friend is 35, but his ears are 80, and I want him to hear what's being played.
And nothing gets thrill seekers' blood flowing like bright sun and fresh trails. And Riders Republic will give them just that.
Riders Republic.
I hope that works.
Wow. If people weren't asleep for Rocksmith Plus, then there's going to be some people that fall asleep for Riders Republic.
Yeah, I'm already asleep. No, I'm kidding.
No, I played some Raiders games. They're alright.
It just depends on whether it's your style or not.
Yeah.
Greetings, thrill seekers. This is the Riders Ridge, the Republic's stomping ground. Here, you can meet
Blue floors.
Yeah, introduced Rocksmith.
manage your career. Learn to nail those wild moves. Stay stylish. Share your creations with Republic. Stay on top of the latest
You know, like rockers and riders do.
and take up some ferocious multiplayer action.
Sequoia
like free-for-all
Riders
or
Rage.
Tricks Battle, our 6 versus 6 team
Are you
competition.
with us or you far with us? I'm in front of you. So reload that.
So, here's how it works. Performing big tricks on the modules will turn them from red to blue, and every trick that you stomps will contribute to your team's overall score. Still with me? Okay. When your team has turned all the modules blue, you capture that district, which will help multiply your score into the big time.
Going down the hill on a bike right now.
Progress.
Is there a way to pause? Oh, there is. Okay. I'll wait for you.
So,
Whoa.
you want to be the boss of your own career? The world's most famous competitions are waiting for you.
Oh, okay. You were that far ahead? Wow. Okay, good. That looks cool.
Now,
Yeah.
some might say the best parts of the Republic can be found in the city playground.
Oh
You've got modules that you can slay for
Dang, this looks like SSX.
Look at this. You're here? This is the one on my screen watching. Yes? Is it dead on?
Maybe you're all about living on the edge.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Either way, to progress, you gotta earn those stars. Having the right rig is important too.
When I think rig, I think better have a wheel barrel attached to my bike.
You know that sport, just jetpack.
All right, I get
People
it.
who like to
Sometimes
play
it's
these
one of a
games have
sport,
never actually
they
done
lose.
any of these sports before.
Of course not.
It's funny to me.
That's right. Everything you do. That's right. Everything you do counts. Getting those stars means more rad to be had, and the Republic will abide. There's always something awesome to do as you reach new milestones and unlock more challenges. It's the Red Bull Joyride. It's infamous. It's spectacular. It's the biggest biking. And
Is your guys' thing messing up?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird.
so much more.
I wonder if it was on their side or they just thought it looked cool, like they're hacking into something.
I don't know.
Heck.
Maybe it's a... Yeah, maybe it's a hint at something that they're gonna show later. I just would be annoyed if they did that during the showing of my game.
Outdoor playground for you and your friends to enjoy any way that you want.
E.T.
On a view again. Really?
When we say fun with
It's right.
we mean it. Look at all these riders.
How wait? Because mine hasn't buffered this whole time.
Oh, the thing it just catches me up.
Oh, okay. That's weird because it didn't do that for me when I was doing it with Winnie.
Goddamn, this does look pretty cool though. The jetpack thing.
That guy's dead.
Yep.
The Republic awaits you, rider. See you soon.
I was thinking the same thing.
Wait, that means that there's 2 Ubisoft games coming out in September.
I was just thinking that.
Ironically, on the first and then on the second.
No, wasn't it the 22nd?
No,
Okay, so you've
it's a
seen some
joke.
of our
It's a
favorite
joke.
Rainbow Six
Oh.
operators battling alien
Every day of
parasites.
September they're
But how's
releasing.
their day job going?
You know, ever since Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the map.
Year 6 is off to a blazing start, with Siege passing 200,000 concurrent players a few weeks ago. If you haven't joined in yet, 2021 is the perfect time to drop in.
Drop in, Winston.
6 years into Johnny was Siege.
Jeez. It's like 40% of the whole conference is going to be Rainbow Six.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of what they do.
6 years into our journey with Siege,
I'm wondering where it's from.
I'm really hoping that they're gonna announce cross-platform.
All about sharing quality of life
Probably not, but I would really be happy if they did that.
Player experience.
With the community growing every day, we've been hard at work finding
yeah,
ways
they are.
to improve your ability to play with your friends and meet new players.
Where you find our PC and crossplay.
There you go.
To crossplay and cross progress.
I have the future on my stream.
Don't give spoilers out, Eric.
He can't not. He's like a little Jewish lady sitting in the back of a car. She's to read every sign that goes by, every storefront.
Food factory.
Okay, so
will be available between all platforms.
Cross-play only between Xbox and PlayStation. Cross progress through everything.
So what does that mean, though? I don't understand what that means.
It means PC players won't be able to play with Xbox and PlayStation players.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's the only limitation. I think it's probably because PC players are like super accurate, and it would be unfair.
They're too
if it was...
good. It's ridiculous how good
and we
they
are
are.
thrilled to see the enthusiasm it's announced. From your amazing fan art to the awesome cosplays, the Rainbow Six community is the lifeblood that keeps this game moving forward.
We cannot thank you enough for your support. It is because of you that Siege keeps evolving and growing.
To wrap up, here's a brand new animated trailer starring Thunderbird, the new Defender joining Team Rainbow. Check this out.
Ready? 6 years ago, I met a pilot. She saved my life. Damn. That symbol, what does it mean?
This jacket was my father's. Dagu Wankan, Wichakpi. The creator's star has many meanings. Love, wisdom, bravery.
Suits you.
Listen, I need to get this bird in the air. You try to get some rest.
You're the best.
You're the best.
Can't say anything.
What's happening?
No.
Well, how am I supposed to react to like my reaction?
Pause it and wait for it to catch up.
It doesn't do that.
Wait, that's it? What happened next?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
He's half bear.
Joins team no bad.
New projects aren't the only things to be excited about this year. Take a look at the incredible updates coming to our live game 2021.
This is For Honor?
Mirage For Honor.
Talking to the 3 people that play this game. Brawlhalla? Oh, a lot of people play Brawlhalla though. They were showing this in the pre-show.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Bloodline, yeah.
From the release of the Ghost experience to the latest teammate update, Ghost Recon Breakpoint keeps evolving thanks to your feedback. But that's not all. As 2021,
They have to add
anniversary
guy from Splinter Cell and literally everything.
we are happy to announce that there are still many more surprises to come.
Makes sense.
Stay tuned, Ghosts.
But they actually haven't made the actual Splinter Cell game in like years.
Just Dance has always been about connecting with friends and
Probably
family.
never will.
When you're in good
Ever
company,
again.
there are no bad dancers. So move
We'll
the
see.
coffee table,
Quick, go
alert
move the
local
coffee table.
homeowners association, and let's get loud.
Just Dance is back.
I haven't
Just
played
what we
that
needed.
Since the first Just Dance on like the Wii.
Unless
They-
it's
they were-
Harrison Ford, Eric's out.
They were putting Just Dance on the Wii since like 2 years ago. They were still putting it on the Wii.
I am
Yeah.
super excited to announce that my song Nels Hair Hip Tails is going to be a part of Just
I don't know who
Dance
this guy is.
2022.
I have no idea.
He could be famous in the dancing world. It's difficult to
Not
know.
all. Oh no.
That's
For the first
Dancing
time
Pete.
Ever, the Just Dance team and I are collaborating.
He
to
can't
give
be
you
beat.
An exclusive version of my song for Just Dance 2022. Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play, I slay. I don't walk, I strut, and then sashay. To me, Just Dance allows people to express themselves through dance and to celebrate who they are and their individuality in such a fun way. Just Dance has transformed millions of lives, and I hope
Millions?
this song brings you all so much joy. Whether
I
you're
guess.
I want to know where they get that statistic.
to work out or just to have fun, it's going to be a great time.
I mean, dancing? Millions. Just Dance?
The new lyric
Couple hundred?
Millions?
I think they do sell. I think the reason that they're saying that is because they sell millions of copies.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they were written by yours
To
truly.
stores?
But I guarantee they are going to give
Yeah.
people so much
That game
confidence.
sells
That's
still.
the reason why I wrote Nels
Sells a
Hair
lot.
Tails,
It's
and
a,
now
I mean, it's a
been
fun
Just
party game if
Dance-ified.
you're okay with trying to dance in front of all your friends.
Sure. I understand the game. I just don't think it has affected millions of lives.
I don't think so.
You will have the opportunity to be
Right,
a part
it's the
of the
code word.
making of my new video, which will be released alongside the new Just Dance track. For more information on how to participate, darling, just check the link below. We got you. I cannot wait to see you all living your best life and being the most fabulous you have ever been. I will see you all in Just Dance 2022. Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play, I slay. I don't walk, I strut, and then sashay. But I don't work for free. That's not the tea, hunty. So make it rain on me, and I might let you see. Okay, dolls, y'all know what time it is. Come on, everybody on the floor.
Oh my gosh, it's coming to Stadia! Yay!
I have no idea what Stadia is.
It's time
What?
to get our bike.
Oh my gosh.
I don't. I've never heard of that before in my life.
But your journey
Time
with
to get your
Igor is
Viking.
far from
I'm,
over.
I'm already like 20-something seconds in.
Pause it again.
I'm telling you.
I know what you keep
pausing
telling
doesn't
me,
do it.
but you've only done it twice.
I've done it 5 times.
Valhalla again. More Valhalla for you, Eric. Didn't you just couldn't get enough? You wanted more Valhalla.
I'm done.
Right? Me too. I'm done. Like, I'm sorry guys,
In
but
November 2020,
I can't. I
we
just can't.
released Assassin's Creed Valhalla. To our delight, it was the biggest launch for any Assassin's Creed game to date, and we have you to thank for that. Becoming Eivor, a Viking leader going on a quest to fight for a new home, is an adventure that resonated closely with many of you. I certainly had fun exploring England with Eivor and stumbling across unique world events that left me with memorable side stories.
Did they have you
Amazing
kill a
how
bunch
you
of
dedicated yourselves to the
villagers
Viking
that
lifestyle. You've
they
led more
didn't
than
need to kill? Because that's
300
exactly
million
what
raids in
Vikings did
total,
all the time.
and built more than 100 million buildings in your settlement. Congrats. Eivor
A
still
long
has
journey
long
ahead, they
journey
say.
ahead, and we've been continuing to offer free updates for all players to enjoy post-launch. These updates
Come on,
include
festivals, dude.
time-limited
New quests.
new quests,
Whole new
and
game
even
mode.
whole new game modes, such as the River Raids update.
You were rating by land and sea, but how about by river?
Community requested tweaks and features too. For instance, we'll be adding one-handed swords in the coming week. The team is also working hard at tackling issues and improving the game experience for everyone. We've been tracking various known issues on our forum, and also shared our complex bug-fixing process in a recent dev blog. We love seeing your continual feedback, and we thank you for your patience and support for the game.
Game is good, but I wonder if one of the live updates is making it 20 hours shorter.
No, it's not. It's making it 20 hours longer. Game expansions.
Oh, wow. Weeks ago, allowing players
Just
to
20.
explore
Ireland.
battle a
Dang it.
mysterious cult.
They know how to make it look cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, it was a beautiful game. It's just so
In
long.
our second
Yeah.
upcoming expansion, you'll get to relive the Siege
Oh my
of
gosh.
Paris. This is the most ambitious battle in Viking history, taking place
And
in
then you get to take it to the
war-torn
mainland.
You'll have to do everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets.
Oh, wow, that was cool.
Alliances in order to safeguard your
Eric's like, maybe I will play this.
Players may be excited to learn that black box infiltration missions
You've
are
got another 50 hours to
This
burn.
means you're given a goal for a mission. But how
Nah, I mean, the whole making tributes to false gods kind of threw me off.
Yeah.
weapons, gear, and of course, new enemies. Watch out for the Siege of Paris coming this summer. Assassin's Creed has long focused on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery Tour will be released this fall. It will be free to all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Explore the world and take a deeper dive into the history of the Vikings. The team has crafted a new experience where you'll get to play as people during the time of Vikings and follow them in their endeavors, big and
That
small.
looks real exciting.
You're playing the farming simulator that they're trying to also make, but in the Assassin's Creed universe.
I mean, it's a good thing because it's open for people who aren't about like the violence and like just want to like play as other people in the game. I think that opens it up to a lot of different kinds of people too.
It's brilliant, and that's why the other game that's doing it just on that is probably going to do really well. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's not by Ubisoft, but that Ubisoft does it, and it's still like, hey, big and small. If it ends with you getting killed by assassin at the end, like, I want to play this game.
Oh, my farm!
They said that they're working on more expansions for next year. I'm like, there's the thing is, there's statistics that show that people who bought the game, there's not a lot of people that finish the game for one, and there's even less people that play the expansion. So they're literally just wasting their time. Like, they should be focusing more on making a new Assassin's Creed game, a new experience instead of expansions.
Yeah, they probably are, but it's such a big open world concept, man. They can't leave it on the cutting room floor. They can't. It is probably almost more money thrown away than to put it out with diminishing returns.
This is an involuntary reaction to being inspired.
It was the biggest Assassin's Creed launch ever. I don't think they had diminishing returns.
No. I'm saying for the follow-up stuff.
Why are we watching a trailer for a TV show?
Because it's about gaming.
It's about Ubisoft.
I don't think it's about Ubisoft specifically. Do they make a Ubisoft game? By the way, it's almost everyone from It's Always Sunny. Yeah.
says it's a new season, and I've never even
seen the first one.
Of it. I've never even heard of it.
That's the one bad thing. It's on Apple TV, so no one can see it.
Nobody watches it.
And this is another new movie about werewolves.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice! It's the guy from College Humor, and then it's Sam Richardson from Craft and Awesome Movies.
Trailer I've ever seen.
You're seeing the trailer already? Or
No,
wait, I'm way behind you.
that's what I'm joking about. They're like, oh, watch the trailer, and then they show a bunch of faces that have nothing to do with the movie.
So probably tank.
It's the happening.
And I'll shoot again.
Please. We need answers.
It didn't disappear.
What?
It's not Emerson Flint.
Is this based off a video game?
It's one of you.
Oh. Okay, well, look, we don't understand. Please come out.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Ranger Wheeler. You could be one of them.
One of what? What?
I can't.
A werewolf.
The roads are effed. Something's wrong with
This feels like a joke. Is this a joke movie?
I think it's supposed to be a comedy-ish.
Comedy.
Okay.
Yeah. Get you a croissant.
Out of curiosity.
Based on the famous video game you've never heard of. That's true.
We're having a good old-fashioned sleepover. Everybody's going, what the heck?
Not littering. Excited.
Still haven't seen the werewolf that this movie is supposed to be about. Did they show the werewolf thing at all? That's the stupidest trailer I've ever seen in my life. It's about a werewolf, but we're not going to show you the werewolf at all.
In theaters or on demand platforms.
It's just a comedy.
No hero story is complete without a great rival to match them. After all, even the most vile tyrant is the star of their own narrative.
When it comes to memorable villains, no one does it better than Far Cry.
Here we go. Far Cry.
Just in time.
Sure, you missed half the conference that didn't matter.
Good, I'm glad it wasn't that important. She got food all over it.
Marco.
Oh yeah.
Donnie, you're late. Where's Alejo?
What the French, Toast?
For his family.
Bullshit. Alejo is an orphan.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Vamos.
Good man.
Get on the fucking go.
At least it's all in-game engine, you know? I can appreciate that.
Here. That's all I've got.
This isn't right, Danny. You're fighting up, running to the young geese.
Alejo gave you a fucking gift, Lira. We survived. Same as the orphanage, same as the academy.
What's that?
No, this is a fishing boat. No.
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved fish. We'd go out on a boat, just like this. And we would catch the fish and then release them. He would say, it's not always about your stomach. Oh, it's about challenge. Except when he caught a big fat juicy parley. You was too proud to let that fish go.
No! You have poisoned Yana! You have poisoned your sword!
Damn.
I have caught a very big fish today. Haven't I? Diego? Diego!
No way.
I have caught you, Diego. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go. They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Truth.
They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live, never set foot on this fucking boat. 13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish, we will catch and release.
Dark.
Right. Shouldn't there be muzzle flashes?
That's not what actually happens in the game. I bet that scene is longer or something like that.
Yeah. You know, Far Cry
You've just seen another disturbing lesson from Anton Castillo.
has done a decent job with their stories. So
as he grooms him to become the future
hopefully this
ruler
is
of
going to be
Yara.
pretty good.
The most important
At least
part of
narratively
crafting
wise.
a Far Cry villain isn't the fact that they're evil or shocking. It's that there's someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table and charm you into thinking that everything they believe, no matter how twisted or horrifying, could be absolutely true. That's the secret to Anton's power, and we couldn't be prouder to have him join the Far Cry family. Now, when creating Anton, we had quite a lot to live up to. Because when you think Far Cry, you think about its rich legacy of villains. Which makes today a very special day for Far Cry fans. Not only did we get to see into the mind of Anton Castillo, we finally get to unveil some of our post-launch plans. Our dream was to honor the Far Cry villain's tradition and introduce a brand new experience. It is time to see the other side. Go further down the rabbit hole, and it's up to you to find a way out.
Another Far Cry game?
No wonder.
Far Cry game in the Far Cry game.
Far Cryception.
Yeah.
RJ, tell your mother and sister to...
No.
That is all that matters.
Peekaboo, motherfucker.
Where the fuck am I too am a king who isn't afraid to slaughter to get what he wants. In my way.
You get to play as the villains.
That's interesting.
Apparently.
Dream. An opportunity.
Then I will not waste it.
Yo.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to play this.
This is dark.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Space Invaders?
No, this is. I wonder if they're gonna. They had like a future.
It was like Dragon something.
Yeah, for Far Cry 3.
Oh, Blood Dragon.
Yeah,
Blood Dragon.
that was really well received.
I guess so.
Ooh, next one's good.
We're so excited.
Eric.
I didn't say what it was.
Just quiet. Just quiet.
Eric, you should pause and get with us, man. What are you doing?
For whatever reason, either my computer or just the magnetic field around Eric is not allowing him to do it on his computer.
Mario.
Can't do it.
No.
Rabbids?
Another Mario plus Rabbids.
Why is this on Uplay? On the Ubisoft.
Rabbids is Ubisoft.
Oh,
I was gonna say,
know
isn't
that.
what they usually do? Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, I'm checked out for this one. Anything Mario related.
Nothing wrong with Mario.
There's a lot of things wrong with Mario.
You're wrong with Mario. Mario.
It's Mario Extraction.
No. Don't do it. I want to see your face. Have any of you guys played any of the Mario? Any of the Mario games? The Mario plus Rabbids games?
There's only
one
Mario
Rabbids.
Is there only one?
What?
Is there only one Mario Rabbids game?
I think there's one or two. I can't remember.
Okay.
But people did like it.
I think I saw a Let's Play of the last one that came out. Who's that?
Peach?
No, it's not Peach. Peach is the one right behind. Peach is the one on the right. Who's the one on the left? The Daisy? Isn't Daisy brown hair though?
I have no idea, dude. Yeah, super good, Eric. Super awesome.
I didn't know it was the rabbits. Just saw Mario.
This is why you don't spoil it.
Yeah, right?
I didn't say anything.
This is also really long and really cinematic.
It's Mario plus Rabbids plus Sonic.
All the Rabbids look like Sid from Ice Age. Isn't that like a Pokemon? Isn't that one of the legendary Pokemon?
I have no idea.
Why is Peach? Apparently there's normal Peach and Rabbid Peach.
I don't know, dude. Sparks.
Hey man, I'm sure kids will like it.
There's a lot of adults that will like it too. It's just not our cup of tea. I'm not a huge fan of the Mario games, honestly.
I'm right there with you, man. Not Milan?
The whole team
is
super proud of this new game, and I can't wait for you.
Nate's been places.
I know things. Is that Paris?
It is.
Wouldn't have guessed.
I don't know. I just pulled that one out of my magic hat. Man, we're still talking about Rabbids. Imagine if they broke that prop. That'd actually be kind of amazing if they broke that prop.
And then kept that shot. That shot.
It'd be so good.
His face would be like.
But they just kept going. It'd be great.
We're doing this live. They're like, nope, no, we're not.
Forget it. I'll do it live.
To do so, you will lead a brave yet reckless team.
Brave.
This guy's awesome accent. I love it.
Yeah, I like his accent. Pretty dupe.
Pretty dupe.
They're lovely accent, and yet you're not belting it out. Oh, I'm trying to figure mine out so I can be with you guys.
They will be facing a powerful villain, Cursor. An enemy
Confirmed. The villain, not a Pokemon. Confirmed.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's like a Mario World version of the Upside Down, and it was the Mind Flayer.
There we go.
Born from the merge of rabbits and Lumas will lend their wild power
Text a Luma.
to our ear. Their nature and origin are at the core of our story. But let's keep some surprises for later.
I agreed.
Yes, let's move on.
Exactly.
Tremendous success of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. The entire team was moved by the amazing reception from players across the world.
Yeah, that's the one that I saw the Let's Play of. It was the Kingdom Battle one.
We know we've been off the radar for a while now, as we wanted to take the time needed to bring this crossover to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambition. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games even further. That being said, we also wish to offer an easy-to-play
I hope it really
experience for
does,
all players.
because then when we have conversations about tactical games later on, and be like, what's the game that really pushed the boundaries and like the next level? And you're like, I think it was Mario plus Rabbids.
Imagine
Yeah,
though.
the year that came out, they did have that conversation. So I wouldn't be surprised.
No, it's literally like second time through. It's not like a real tactical game. It's a Mario plus Rabbids game.
Okay, we're actually gonna get gameplay footage. All right. Dude, people love Mario, and they'll just throw their money at anything that has the name Mario on it. So I can't blame them for spending this much time on it, you know?
That looks and feels very Mario-ish.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong.
Mario
This is
World.
very different than the last one, though, I think.
Oh yeah, the last one was more. Was it turn-based? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was turn-based.
Yeah, it was turn-based. This is more like Mario World. Or Mario Odyssey. I can't remember.
Mario Odyssey World.
There we go.
Oh, it still is turn-based. Okay.
It is. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, because you can see the movement outline. Okay.
Cool.
That's good.
That is scary because you could tell that it's tactical. That looks like how Baldur's Gate looks a little.
Really? Just with a Mario skin on?
Like the craziest way possible, where it's like, okay, you still use this.
If they show us a scene with like Mario Party dice being rolled, I think Frank's gonna lose his mind.
I'd be like, you know what? This is my favorite game, man. Let's go. Let's go get it right now.
Doesn't matter where I go, I'm always ahead.
Not done yet.
Go to ours.
Let's check in with our
I
CEO.
did. It's still not where we're supposed to be.
How is ours ahead of? Go to our whole thing.
Yeah.
How is it ahead? We're in real life.
As you have seen, we have a fantastic and diverse lineup.
I will be back shortly.
Guillemot.
This is just
Go
the
to this
beginning.
one. Go to ours.
I have this
Thanks
guy
to
going like
all
this.
the teams at Ubisoft
On ours.
for what they achieved, and for always striving to deliver the best possible game experience.
Wait, what?
I'm
Right
humbled
there.
by their resilience, energy, and collaboration.
So you're on time.
Especially
You're like a second or
during
two
what
off.
has
That's
been
all.
a challenging year.
Oh, you had it
Proud
then,
of
and now it's
our
now.
industry's
Wait,
ability to
how are
bring
you in the
together
future?
Millions of players
I
from
don't
around the
know.
world to share memorable
It's Nate's that's off, Frank.
and
It's
moments
probably
of
Nate
joy.
that's off.
This is
Oh well,
one of
Nate's
the
a little
real
head too,
powers
and Nate's been
of
quiet
video
about it the
games.
whole time.
And it is what motivates everyone at Ubisoft to do our best.
Watch ours. At least it's close.
Finally, my sincere thanks to you, the players. We appreciate the trust you place
The
in us.
players. That's
Your
where I was at.
involvement in our games communities keep them growing and vibrant. We want to create original, enriching, long-lasting game worlds.
Oh
And
my
your
gosh.
contributions, feedback, and support make it possible. We also are proud that some of the biggest names in entertainment trust our creative teams to develop games within their universities. For example, you just saw Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, developed in collaboration with Nintendo, where everyone's favorites, Mario
What do you
and
say?
Rabbids characters,
I just saw
return
Mario.
for an all-new adventure. And speaking of great partnerships, there is one more exciting thing
That?
we would like to show you today. It is a glimpse of the amazing journey
This is ahead,
that
so that's fine.
awaits you in
No, I'm
one
ahead.
of the most
So
beautiful
now you can celebrate.
but dangerous
Right.
places of all. Brought to life by the latest version of our Snowdrop engine. I'm excited to share this first look with
So
you
instead
now.
of a Frostbite engine, it's a Snowdrop engine. Did you catch that? Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Okay, pause yours and let me catch it.
What is this, Crisis?
Right.
Kind of looks like it, huh? This is for like a joke engine. This looks great.
It's Avatar.
Oh wow, it is.
Is it actually like Pandora for Avatar? It is.
Holy.
Virtual reality.
If this was in VR, I'm in.
I don't.
It has to be.
I don't think it's VR. I doubt it.
If like literally it goes to black and says in VR, Winnie, you're buying this for all of us.
All of us.
Jeez, holy crap! It's gorgeous though. That dude just fart or something?
Even the farts are beautiful on Pandora.
Oh. Immerse yourself in the farts.
Those pesky humans trying to get our unobtainium.
It's unobtainable.
I think it's going to be first person for sure.
It looks like it's got a first person, third person mode.
Awesome. Heck yeah.
Like in Groundhog's Day when he's like, if the car goes over the cliff, he's like, he could have survived that. And then it explodes. He's like, no, not that. Frontiers of Pandora.
Next year? Wow. Dang.
Okay.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it. That's gonna get pushed.
Makes sense, man. Especially if the movie gets pushed.
You and I. Set up. Begin the
Hello.
Sucks that Nate wasn't here for that one.
I know.
That is crazy.
Relive the madness.
Is it like a collection?
Like I said, man, it's too much fun. Looks like it's even got Primal. It must be.
Oh, okay. It's just promoting their Ubisoft Plus. Okay, I see.
Thanks to Eve and all the devs that joined us.
Alright, Ubisoft Plus. We get it.
Today, we battled some Archeans in Rainbow Six Extraction. Learned some new songs in Rocksmith. Got an adrenaline rush from Riders Republic. Lit up the dance floor in Just Dance 2022. Visited new shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Witnessed a chilling confrontation in Far Cry 6. And teamed up with our favorite man in overalls in Mario plus Rabbids.
Don't go anywhere. There's still more to come in the post show.
Don't go anywhere. There's still more to come in the post show.
Sure there is.
There's more to come in the post show. We're done with the show. I can't help but see the chat for E3 shouting, "No Star Wars, no Star Wars, no Star Wars."
Welcome
And some
back,
Rayman.
everybody, to E3 2021. We just saw Ubisoft Forward, and boy,
Okay,
boy,
well,
what a way to close out.
this
our
sucks
first
because Nate
keynote
has to
of
lower the
E3.
volume
I'm
of
Golden Boy
everything
alongside
and
Jackie
get us
Jr.
to the
Jackie, we gotta
post-show
talk about the
discussion.
first thing. Avatar, it's happening. It wasn't a lie. You
I know. Literally,
Where's Greg Miller?
we were
That's my
both
question.
floored.
Where's Greg Miller?
The E3 crew back there just started screaming. The hype.
Is he only
That was
hosting
just
tomorrow?
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was just
I didn't see him before.
The visuals, I mean, it
So
completely got me to my
maybe
core.
maybe he'll be hosting. There's a few other conferences happening.
Yeah,
Gearbox and a
This
few
is
others.
just building up the hype for the movies, but I just want to be the Navi, and I want to ride a pterodactyl creature like a surfboard. Like that just looked so dang cool to me.
I'm glad.
So yeah.
Or the
We're
actual
all sharing
broadcast.
we want to do here. Well, you know what
And
I want to
also,
do is play.
yeah, just lower the volume for the live stream and just put us big.
And I said this game reminds me of Downhill Domination.
Switch it to the different.
A game that I absolutely loved back in the day. It was like a mountain biking. It was like one of those games that
this
it
is the
came out around the
post show.
time when
Yes.
all
That's
the
playing
other
right now.
extreme sports games were coming out, and everyone was snagging
So they
up
didn't say
properties.
anything
And
about
someone
Star Wars?
said, "How
That's
about we
what we're gonna
have people ride bikes down a mountain?"
Huh?
That's
And
what we're gonna
from
talk about,
there,
guy.
I got hooked. I was addicted. I love that game so much, and that is what Riders Republic felt like to
Tell
me.
us when
genuinely
we're ready,
excited for it.
Kaylin.
So I've always
And
loved
how
sports games like this because
do you know how long Nate's gonna be out?
and incredibly uncoordinated.
He just said he
I
was
cannot
meeting up
snowboard
with
to
somebody.
save my butt.
I don't know
In
if
fact,
to
I
like
just
let him
landed
in an
on my butt the
apartment or
whole
what. I
time.
have no idea,
So,
but I can text
I'm
him and ask
definitely
him how long he
excited
thinks
to try out
this is gonna be.
snowboarding, but I also want to drive an ice cream truck. You went crazy for the ice cream truck. You were like, is that an ice cream
it was the ice cream bicycle.
Oh, it's an ice cream bicycle,
The little dolly. It was so good. I loved it. But by the way, guys, we had a poll.
Oh my gosh, guys.
And, it seems
Jesus.
like
All right.
no surprise,
Let's go around.
Especially given that
Frank,
it came at the end. But Avatar,
what did you think?
Frontiers of Pandora
Rate
is
this
the
conference
game
1 to 10.
that,
1 to
it
10.
was everyone's favorite.
By the gaming
score there. But there were
conforming
some good ones.
functions
There were some
of
good
what
ones.
we
So,
do
also shout
over
out to
at
the Vote Riders Republic. I appreciate you. But there were
what
some
is
fun
the
ones. Real
place that
quick,
we
I
do
do
our
want to touch
gaming
on
score?
Rocksmith because that
Fantasy
game has been
Critic.
going
Fantasy
on
Critic.
for such a long time
It's like a
now.
7 out of
I was
like
explaining
it didn't
before,
not score
me and
points. It
Holly,
was
we were
fine,
chatting
but
about
I don't
it.
think it
It's
scored any real.
It's one of those things that it's not just a game; it's an experience.
Out of the world
about
points, like a 7 out of 10
learning
for me.
how to try
Like it
something
was
new, how to
cool.
play
The Far Cry
guitar, whether you're a
stuff was
beginner,
cool,
intermediate,
and
advanced,
it's cool
you
that
can
they started with
gamify it, or you can just
Extraction.
learn all together.
But
it's a really cool.
I'd like
idea, and
to.
glad
I'm
that
so
Ubisoft continues
I'm
to
so
support it.
unfamiliar with
Yeah, I think for me,
Rainbow Six personally that it'd be almost more fun to be more hands-on about it
invest the money
because it
and
does
play the
look a
guitar,
little
but
on the
I thought
generic
it was
side.
really interesting that it
For
was
me
in this
personally.
video game format.
They didn't.
you know,
They
so
didn't.
I was like, maybe
Fine.
this is something that I could.
Yeah, they
mess
didn't make
with,
it
you know?
stand out. They didn't make it the
Rainbow Six
uniqueness of it
Extraction.
stand out
We
for sure.
gotta talk about Rainbow Six
Yeah.
Extraction.
And,
Oh my
and
God.
that's what you want out of
Good.
first
We're gonna have a
impression. I
panel
mean,
talking
games can
about
be
it as well,
generic and still
sure.
fun.
As
Maitland
Rainbow
wrote the other
Six
day
fans, both you and I
where
have
he
worked
said
Rainbow
I
Six
shouldn't have
esports
picked
in the
up
past.
Total Rome
This is
Remastered because it
an
didn't
awesome
score
way to
very
see a
well.
co-op
It
Rainbow
wasn't
Six
anything
game
out of the
follow-up.
box, but it's
Yeah, I think
so
that
much fun to play.
You know, there's so many
You'd have to
Navi
know
games out
that
there, right? So
previously
you
and
pick
not
one
just
that
see that
fits
pick
you.
it up for the first
And
time.
obviously we
And I
love
think
Siege,
sometimes there
so
are
what's
games
so
like
great
that.
about this is that we get to play the
Yeah.
operators that we love,
Yeah.
use the gadgets on
Eric,
zombies.
out of the bit that
100%
you saw,
here
you
for
came in
this.
late, but what did you think of the conference?
They were called the
I think he only
Archaeans,
missed
right?
Extraction. That's the only
Alien
thing.
Parasite, you're right.
Very mediocre. There wasn't really any game that I was like, oh, I really want to play that.
I'm so excited for us that we get to play our favorites, like Ash and Pulse and
So I don't
Nomad,
know. I
even,
give
like,
it
we
maybe a
saw Ella as well.
4.
Like, it was just so awesome to see our operators in
Like,
action. And
I
then
mean,
again,
some of them looked interesting,
There
but
it is. We'll work on that one, Jackie. But yeah, we're obviously really
yeah,
excited. It was a
I'm not
great
impressed.
show,
I was expecting
and
Star
I'm sure
Wars,
everyone
and
is
they
going
dropped the
off
ball,
in the
so
chat.
I'm very
But for
upset.
more on what we
I mean,
just
it would have been
witnessed,
such
let's
a
get things over to
early
Greg and the crew.
announcement. It
Greg,
literally
what
would
did
have
you guys think of the show?
They could have just put Star Wars, and I'd be like, all right.
Well, they made an announcement.
To the entire franchise.
They made an announcement a couple months ago that Ubisoft wasn't going to do anymore, or they weren't planning a Star Wars game right now, but that there was another company that was doing it. I don't remember. I just remember reading the article that said that they weren't. gonna make another one for a while.
Let us
So
play these great villains from the Far Cry series.
I think I've heard a different something else that they are working on an open world Star Wars game officially.
They're working on an open world, and then what's the company that's working on remastering KOTOR?
Michael Mondo and Giancarlo Esposito are both.
No, but they're
and Far Cry 6.
The actual developer, because EA is the one who I think essentially said we're not doing anything new.
Yeah, I can't remember the developers.
Yeah, it was EA that commented that they weren't going to do a new Star Wars game.
Oh, okay. No, but Ubisoft is making a open world Star Wars game, which that is like one of my most anticipated games in development right now, because they know how to make open world games, and they could really nail that, and that could be something really, really special, I think. So,
I mean, unless it's the announcement with that Microsoft and Bethesda was like, nope, you gotta wait for us.
Yes, they've come out and said like, yeah, we're trying to go all in.
I doubt it. I bet it's not ready. I bet they don't want to reveal it yet.
And I want to see how Far Cry is able to handle that when they go all in.
We'll see. See. Yeah, for me, I echo Eric a lot. I was like, the beginning, Siege, cool. All right, looks a little generic, but I bet it plays awesome. Then the games kept coming. I'm like, Riders Republic, don't really care. Mario Rabbids, don't really care. Far Cry seemed alright. And then there were some expansions that I don't really care about. And then the end was Avatar, and that looked cool. So Avatar looked cool, and Rainbow Six Siege looked cool. But everything in between, I was just like, I could fall asleep right now. So yeah, I think a 5 out of 10 for me.
Like if that Avatar game was VR like compatible, man, I've been like, oh man, I gotta play it. But I've never been that much into Avatar, except for visually. I'm just like, it's always been same here. Like it's about the experience. It's not really about the story. Tell us a full story, but if it's in full VR, yeah, it might be the only VR game I ever own.
Excited for this. All the story.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm betting it's just first person. I doubt it might have a VR compatible mode, like Eric was saying, but we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, it's like the DLC where you get to play as all those past.
Yeah, but other than that, what
Far Cry
Caitlin, what did you think of
now, Dan, of course,
Extraction?
Everyone here at E3, on camera, off camera, behind the scenes.
This gameplay looked better than the leaked stuff that I saw, because when I saw the leaked stuff, I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm excited for the gameplay, but I don't know. I like a lot of like team-based games you can play with your friends, and I think it's gonna be a really good game to do that. So I'm excited. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't have high expectations for like video games anymore, because anytime I do get super high expectations for something, it's just not as good. So I don't really know what the next idea of like video games can be that would be like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing, nobody's ever done this before. Like I feel like I haven't seen it in a couple years. So I don't really have like, oh, nothing's like, yeah, nothing's like amazing, but nothing really looks like disappointing yet. So.
Underwhelming. I'm just happy that
one of them is
actually real and
tangible.
Yeah, that would be the takeaway from it, and I think
it seems to be how they still feel. You're seeing in post. Now your boy's on.
Yeah, Greg
is not here right now, but he is hosting the panel.
Yeah, and then I didn't get to see the Avatar stuff, so that's cool.
They're kind of showing it now. If you have it,
yeah, I was watching.
I'm excited to see what they do.
It looks cool, gorgeous. And it seems to be what they're excited about too, which is probably a good sign for that aspect. But nothing really beyond that.
They had an Avatar game come out on like, I know I had it on the Wii, like when the movie came out, and that was really cool. So I don't know what, yeah, I mean, I thought so for a video game back in 2010, but.
Also, it seems to be based on Galaxy.
It was very stealthy. Like you had to be stealthy about like everything you did, so that was a little frustrating. So I didn't really get to see very much, but I hope it's more involving in like the world and not just like I don't know. I didn't see it, so I gotta go back and I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I love it when you can see Mario just duff someone out.
Well, is there any other expectations coming up for the next few conferences you guys can think of off the top of your head?
He is not messing around.
Jeez, man, love to have
better than this one.
Love some Star Wars. I mean, even just the Games Fest talking about Elden Ring was awesome.
Yeah. I saw that. I was
sure the date's not going to hold, but just knowing that they have a timetable is great.
Yep. Yeah. And I could see that definitely being pushed later into the year, but I still think it's going to release next year. So.
And that'll still be. They have until March 31st for it to be this year fiscally. So sometimes we still look at it from a calendar, and they're looking at it from April 1st to March 31st. So
yeah,
that's still making this fiscal year for them.
Yep.
Are they doing any more things today that Nate was going to stream?
Oh, actually, good point.
I don't think so. I think he said that he had to go for some reason, but let me pull up the schedule real quick.
Yeah, we have a graduation drive-by to go to for the
getting the styrofoam out of the house.
So,
putting it out there.
But it depends on when he gets home. I might just leave.
Okay, just making sure you knew. Just making sure.
So let's see here. Yeah, next is Gearbox at 3. So in like 30 minutes is Gearbox, and then Games Beat is after that, and then yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow we started off bright and early. Xbox and Bethesda.
It's like that's at like 8 o'clock our time, right? If it's like 10 Pacific time or 11. What time is it?
10 Pacific time or 11 our time.
Yeah, we even ran out of time talking about
Pacific is over here with us.
Oh, I got confused with Atlantic.
That's Eastern time.
Very cool. There's so much to talk about here at E3, but fans were of course disappointed.
All right, cool. Well, thanks guys for watching this stream. Sorry the host had to leave on short notice, but
I'm here.
Appreciate you hanging out and chilling with us. So until next time, stay frosty, enjoy E3. Peace.
Bye forever.
Forever.